Thrilled you're here with us today. Rob Stone and the Hall of Fame. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, there was no spin on that shot, and predictably, there was no strike.
We'll see how they handle this. Wow, just lost it and into the gutter it went.
Here's Andrew Anderson, and this young man has a ton of talent.
A good start right there.
Yeah, nice start. Strong right out of the gate.
Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row.
Didn't like it down lane, but the results were good.
Oh, man. Left the big 4.
Brutal, brutal split. Almost no chance to convert.
Low conversion rate here, Randy. No idea what happened there.
I'm not sure either. It may have been a slip there.
Needs to get the strike train rolling here. Not sure about this straight ball technique, Randy.
Why, Rod? Because you literally have no chance to be a good bowler with that technique?
Into the gutter. Huge mistake. Looking for the triple here. There's another strike. 3 in a row to start here. Looking for what right now, Randy?
I believe you would call that a hand bone, my friend.
Oh, my heavens. I thought that was a strike.
That was just a terrible break. Ringing 10.
Brings up the 10 pin. Oh, no.
What a terrible break that was. I mean, you never want to see the big 4.
And that one goes into the gutter.
Couldn't tell if that was just careless or if they were being too aggressive.
There you see the max scores.
Who knows? I mean, that was way off.
My goodness. That goes into the gutter.
You don't see the pros do that very often, but it can happen when you're flirting with a line out by the edge. Anderson all back that time.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row. Come on, 7. Anderson covers nicely. Ugly technique out here with that straight ball.
Yeah, there's a reason that you don't see pros throw it that way.
Not an impossible cleanup here. Leaves it open again, Randy.
Yeah, Robin, it's really tough to bounce back when you're making these kinds of mistakes.
Wide of target.
Couldn't get the corner on that one.
Looking for a good shot right here. Dire straits here, Randy.
No doubt. This is where it's very easy to hit the panic button. It was just a little late.
That'll do it, folks. He's moving on. Anderson cleans that one up.
in just a pinch high.
Cleans that one up. Goes about as far wide as he can on that one.
That was not good. Not good.
Looking for the spare here. Air ball on that one. The graphic here shows the potential max score. Strike on another straight throw.
The results are so predictable, Ron. No hook equals no chance.
Misses everything, and that's an open frame.
Going through the pin.
Going for the double here.
Wide on that one.
The plate is clean after that one. Here's his approach. Could not have been better. What adjustment would you suggest here?
Oh, throw it better. That was a bad shot.
Empty on that one. Welcome to Wisconsin for the qualifying round of the PBA Players Championship. Threw that one straight at the pins.
Yeah, no hook equals little to no success.
Not an impossible cleanup here. Comes up empty on that one. That goes into the gutter.
You don't see the pros do that very often, but it can happen when you're flirting with a line out by the edge.
We'll see how they handle this. Back-to-back mistakes. Looking to get that first strike.
Watch this. Cuts right through the heart.
Good luck trying to cover this one. 0% is the conversion rate. Fails to pick up the Greek church.
That's one you're just not going to see converted very often.
What would you suggest here, Andy?
I would suggest taking 2 weeks off and then quitting.
Rough going here. Another open frame.
Sometimes you get yourself into a hole that you just can't get out of.
Into the gutter. Huge mistake. Wow. Just lost it and into the gutter it went. The head pin.
Yeah, went straight through the heart. Not where you want to be.
Couldn't convert there.
Yeah, rarely going to see that one made.
Off target on that one.
Didn't make it to the pocket. Went light.
Two frames, both left open.
When mistakes pile up like this, you've got no chance.
And that one goes into the gutter.
Couldn't tell if that was just careless or if they were being too aggressive.
Nothing going right at this point. What's happening?
Rob, it's simple. Lack of focus and concentration.
Continues to throw that straight ball.
Yeah, and it makes 0 sense.
And that's another frame left open.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's the pressure or just lack of focus, but we've seen some bad shots.
Oh man, left the big 4.
Brutal split. Almost no chance to convert.
That's a swing and a miss. Game 1 is in the books. We've got game 2 coming up next. Stone and the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson here. Goes straight with that throw.
There's low rev, then there's no rev. That's what we saw there.
Spare here in the first frame.
Here's one of the bright young stars on the PBA Tour, Andrew Anderson.
Gets it going here with the strike.
Nice way to start.
Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row. And that pin will not go down. And cleans that one up. Picks up 6 there. Oh, missed it!
Boy, you want that one back.
Looking to get that first strike.
Ah, goes Brooklyn.
Cleans that one up.
Decent little break there to get a strike.
Looking for a streak here, 2 in a row. Misses the pocket, but gets the strike.
And sometimes, Rod, it's better to be lucky than good. Completely missed the last shot, but got lucky and got the Brooklyn.
To string it together here with 2 in a row. You see your max scores here. Got it! Looking for 3 in a row now. For the turkey. Going for the ham bone now, Randy.
Looking really good here. Nice streak going. Huge break right there. Missed the pocket and still got a strike.
Looking for the triple here. There's another strike. Working off a turkey, trying to upgrade to a ham bone. Went Brooklyn, Randy.
Yeah, that was not good at all.
Troop cleans that one up. Hunting the 5-bagger here. Really on a roll now after that one.
Yeah, this is just filthy.
Going for the 6-bagger now. Here's your strike breakdown on the left and right. Yes, there's 6. Leaves the big 4 huge trouble here.
Yeah, chances of conversion, not good.
Chalk up another victory for the Big Four. Here you see the max score each player can get.
Goes right there and missed the target.
Left open again. Two straight open. Working off a six-bagger now.
Yep, the pins just keep going down. Way off.
My goodness. And no on the 8-10. No surprise there.
That was a miss inside of target, and that's why it went high.
Cleans up the 4-pin there.
Yeah, just a little wide that time. That one was on the nose.
Covers nicely.
Wide on that one.
Pleased to have you with us. I'm Rob Stone.
It wasn't that bad. It was just a little late and a little light.
We'll see how they handle this. Misses everything, and that's an open frame.
Through the nose, way off.
My goodness. The conversion percentage shows you this is difficult, but not impossible to make. Back-to-back open frames. Looking to get it going here with the strike. Only 6 pins go down, leaving the 1-3-6-10. Try to clean it up here. Frustration has to be settling in.
I think now might be a good time to switch balls.
Takes out a mere 4 pins. We'll see what happens here. What is happening, Randy?
Rob, I think it's lack of focus, lack of concentration, and some bad shots sprinkled in. It's as simple as that.
Went Brooklyn, Randy.
Yeah, that was not good at all.
Puts them all in the pit. Was that?
Well, it looked like a straight throw you'd see from an amateur. No hook at all.
Cleans it up. The 7-pin hold will not go down. Air ball on that one.
A little wide on that one.
Tough, but not impossible shot here. Takes care of that one. Only 7 pins go down. We'll see how they approach this. Nothing going right at this point. What's happening?
Rob, it's simple. Lack of focus and concentration. That's a nice strike after that open in the previous frame.
Looking for a streak here. 2 in a row. Way wide on that one.
Yeah, just a terrible shot.
Not an impossible cleanup here. Rob Stone, joined by the Hall of Famer. Threw that one straight at the pins.
Yeah, no hook equals little to no success.
Really good chance we'll see a conversion on this one. Not how you want to start here in the first. Open frame.
Barney's up, and he's ready to go.
That's how you start. Looking for double strikes on this throw. All 10 in the pit.
Bad location, great result.
Off on that one.
That ball just bumped the head pin, and the result was predictably bad.
2 in a row now left open.
This is where you have to make an adjustment, Rob. It's not working.
Trying to get the strike train rolling right here.
Nice. That was big, especially after that previous open.
Struck the last 2 times and will try to get 3 in a row here.
Watch this. Cuts right through the heart.
Leads it up.
Oh, yes. 10 in the pit.
Looking to string it together here with 2 in a row. Knocks down only 4 pins there. It's just getting tougher and tougher. How do you recover, Randy?
Well, sometimes you can't. You're just off your game.
Here's our maximum scores. Another straight ball. What is happening here?
No idea. Someone needs to learn how to throw a hug.
Misses everything, and that's an open frame. Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row.
That's a vicious ringing tag.
Here's the death.
Right at it. Punches 10 back into the pit.
Looking shot there, Randy.
Yeah, not even close.
No problem on that one. Seven and 8 do not go down. Comes up empty on that one. Trying for the double now. Got it! Now at 2 strikes in a row. Will we see 3?
We just might. Didn't like it down lane, but the results were good. High that time.
Covered it. Take a look at the max scores. Knocks down 7 pins there. Yes. What happened, baby?
I believe you would call that a handgun.
Got the handle.
Great release on that one. Very nice.
The hot hand is ready to go here. In a row. And a 6-pack on this throw. 6 in a row.
This is just textbook bowling. Really impressive stuff.
Hunting 7 in a row now. Eight pins go down, leaving the 4 and 7.
Shot there went wide.
Oh man, a massive miss.
You just can't do that, Rob. It just kills your chances.
Pleased to have you with us. I'm Rob Stone. This is the Hall of Fame. Takes out just 5 pins. Needs a good, accurate shot to clean off this plate. Picked it up, no problem here in the first frame. Takes out 7 pins, leaving the 3-6-10. Let's cover there. Still seeking that first strike. Threw that one one with no hook, Randy.
Yeah, and the result was what you'd expect.
And cleans that one up. 7 count there. Needs a good, solid effort here to convert. And cannot pick it up.
That's one you wish you could have back.
Into the moat. I was not expecting that.
That was just way too risky.
Try to clean it up here. Consecutive open frames after that one. Only 7 pins go down. We'll see how they handle this. Got it. Standing. Misses it. Fails to convert.
Yeah, I went for it, but just couldn't deliver.
Just a 4 count on that one. Needs a good shot here. Air ball on that one. Got the strike.
Good luck being consistent with that straight ball.
Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row. Another straight ball. What is happening here?
No idea. Someone needs to learn how to throw a hook.
Huge mistake.
It really is, Robbie. And that's what happens when you lose concentration.
Stone in the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. Peterson, the Hall of Famer, back here with you. The competitors are ready to go, so we're going to point. Threw that one straight at the pins.
Yeah, no hook equals little to no success.
First frame, first spare.
There's that infamous ringing 10.
Misses everything, and that's an open frame. Trying to get the strike train rolling right here. Bad looking shot there, Randy.
Yeah, not even close.
95% is how often the 10 pin is taken care of. 2 straight 10 pins left after that one. Picks up 6 there, leaving the 1-3-6-10. Tour average for the 10 pin, 95%. Man, the mistakes are really adding up, Randy.
Yeah, you know, it's easy to get discouraged when it's going like this. That shot was wide and unfortunately missed the pocket.
Quick cover there. Left the 10 pin on that one. Puts that one in the pit. Straight ball again.
Yeah, Rob, you know how we're always talking about the power players and their high RPMs? Well, this is not that.
Picks it up. Wide of target.
Couldn't get the corner on that one.
My goodness, this is not what you want.
Yeah, it's kind of like watching someone do surgery with a chainsaw.
9 pins go down. Anderson covers nicely.
I mean, that's bad. I mean, really bad. Hold it and went with it.
Here's the gutter ball.
One rule, you need to keep your balls out of the gutter.